is prayer. Dear Lord, look over our service people wherever they may be serving, all the sick and injured, wherever they may be, and wish them speedy recovery. Amen. Next, pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Trace, is the camera on?
It should be.
My granddad just called, said, oh, it's on.
It says it's running.
It's on.
The lights on.
Yep, those lights are on.
She getting it now? Yeah, all set.
Yeah, because it says, I don't know, sometimes there's a little delay either way.
It's, yeah, it's on.
Roll call.
Okay. Albert Herer.
Here.
Helene Tag. Here. Ralph Sumner.
Here.
Michelle Lombardi. Here.
Okay. Item E is a review and approval of previous minutes meeting. There is a wrong date in there, so I suggest we table it till next meeting so that we can get that corrected.
Make a motion to table the minutes of, we think January, till the next meeting.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded to table item E, the minutes from January, to correct an error in the way it was listed until next meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item F, review of Rockland Clearbrook monthly expense and portfolio status for the previous month. Under Rockland, let's see. This is January 1st to January 31st, 2020. Beginning market value, $38,658,569.21. Market value on January 31st, 2020 was $37,882,250.69. That's a change in the market value of $15,996.45. That's a minus. Year-to-date starts off at $35,086,456.06. As of January 31st, we're at $37,882,250.69. Any discussion? Okay. Next is Clearbrook. Okay, this is as of January 31st, 2020. Market value for the total plan is $42,601,671. Total on the fixed income is $9,874,118. For 1 month is down 0.1, 3 months is 3.9, Year-to-date is, looks like .1. Fiscal year so far is .1. Any discussion? Okay. Item G, discussion and action regarding payment of bills. Item number 1, Olin and Penza. On the first one, file MFB 7372. December 2019, 19.7 hours. That amount is $3,178.15. Then January of 2020, 18.8 hours. That amount is $3,367. Then file number WWPB O'Connell OMA complaint, 11.5 hours, $2,035, for a total of $8,580.15.
I'd like to make a motion that we pay all 3 of these bills. What did you say the total was? I didn't have it.
$8,580.15.
$8,580.15. The motion on the table. Can somebody second the motion, please?
Yeah, I think they're looking.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded to pay item G1, Olin and Penza, for the amount of $8,580.15.
Second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item G2, Town of West Warwick Finance Department, fourth quarter 2019 Board Clerk, 34.3 hours, for amount of $705.26.
I'd like to make a motion that we pay the board clerk's fees, $705.26.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded to pay item G2, the amount of $705.26. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item G3, Nyhart Corporation. Number 1, invoice number 0156790, return of contributions from Nolan and Wallen, 2.5 hours. Amount is $450. Item 3.2 for Nyhart, invoice number 156791. That's January 1st, 2019 valuation summary, 9.7 hours, $5,300. Total of both items comes to $5,750.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve Nyhart's invoices, 0156790 and 0156791, for a total of $5,750.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded to pay item G3, 1 and 2 for Nyhart Corporation for a total value of $5,750. Is there a sense? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item H, discussion, reaction regarding applications received. We have one, it's Brian LaValle of the wastewater. This is just for receiving it.
Thank you. I make a motion that we accept the pension application with Brian LaValle.
Second the motion.
Motion made and seconded to accept the application of Brian LaValle wastewater. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item I, discussion action regarding return to contributions. First one is Jared Massaggi, Department of Public Works, 7/15/19, the amount of $34,320.17. I'm gonna do each of these one at a time, okay? So, need a motion on that?
Return of his own contributions, okay.
His own, right.
I'd like to make a motion that we accept this request to return his pension contributions.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded to approve return of contribution Jared Massaggi for $34,320.17, and thank him for his services.
May I correct you? I think you said 34,000, it's $36,320.17.
34.
I got 36, yeah. Where'd you go?
This is
It's probably his
34.
total with the interest.
That should make it the interest. Plus, this is the interest right here, that's added.
You gotta just add the interest.
Okay, so his actual contribution was $32,403.11.
No, it was originally 34.
I don't see a 34,000. I see 36 and 32.
I'll look for it.
It may not be right, Tracy.
It's a 32.
So that was first. If that includes that and pre-tax, so that,
Mhm.
and interest. Even though it's-
So 32 plus about 10,000 is about 36,000.
It'd be 36/2/2017.
36.
3/20? No, I think that 2/20. 3/20.
So it's not 34.
3/2017.
Yep. that's
36.
That's what it says in the resolution.
36,020,17.
320.
320.
3/20/17.
17 cents.
Okay. I'm gonna restate it. Jared Massaggi, Department of Public Works, termination is July 15th, 2019. The amount is $36,320.17.
So I make a motion that we approve that, right? Did we do that?
Yep.
Okay, that amount, or as amended, what's that?
Motion made and seconded, to approve Jared Massaggi for $36,320.17. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 2, I-2, return of contribution is Richard Reynolds, Department of Public Works, 7/1/2006, for the amount of $3,223.39.
I make a motion that we return these contributions of $3,223.39 to Mr.
Reynolds.
Reynolds. Why is, they've got a mistake here. Contribution to Mr. Reynolds and then Mr. Jones. So, then. Are we sure that that's his right? Tracy, is there a way to quickly
Wow.
verify?
It's 3,000.
No, they've got two names here in this cover letter. We got Jenks in there also.
Yeah, but it's Richard Reynolds.
All right. Yeah.
They go over it, but
Okay.
it's definitely his. His
I-
is the
well,
one with Citizens
just
Bank.
to
All
answer
the
your question on
information's
this.
attached.
This is, if you look at the date on it, it's 2006, we had some concern about that, because there was no question about anything on it until now. So, that was back with Citizens, so I
Yeah, that
called
was the
them,
one you called.
Yeah,
researched
all the
that,
stuff's in the packet.
and there was no
Citizens Bank,
documentation
it's
that we
for
paid
Richard
for
Reynolds.
anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was all cleared,
Right.
and we got the documentation on that, so,
Yeah, we're all set with that.
so we all
Yep.
set with that. And that was, I believe that was the figure, so it should be okay. I don't know where they got that in there.
Yeah, but this is from the Citizens.
Okay, motion made,
A motion on table to.
Aye.
what's that?
I second that motion.
Motion made and seconded to approve Richard Reynolds, Department of Public Works, for the amount of $3,223.39 for return of contributions. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And thank him for his service. Item J, discussion action regarding death benefits. First one, Ray LaFeria, Municipal, date of death 11/12/2019. Monthly amount is $456.77, one-time payment of $2,000.
I'd like to make a motion that we pay Linda LaFeria the $2,000 survivor benefit with our deepest sympathies.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded, the approval of J1, Ray LaFeria, in a one-time amount of $2,000. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. J2, Joseph Cornicelli, Police Department, dated death 12/18/2019. Monthly amount was $1,157.69, and a one-time payment of $2,000.
I'd like to make a motion that we pay Mrs. Cornicelli the survivor benefit of $2,000.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded for item J2, Joseph Cornicelli, in the amount of $2,000. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item J3, Jose,
She has a monthly amount too.
Yes, 1,100.
and, okay, sorry, correction, and also the monthly amount of $1,057.69 on top of the $2,000 for Joseph Cornicelli.
I think it's 1,100.
What's that?
1,157.
I will,
$1,157.69.
I'd like to amend the motion and that we pay Mrs. Cornicelli her monthly benefit of $1,157.69 and a one-time lump sum benefit of $2,000.
I second
Motion
the
been
motion.
amended, seconded? Okay. Motion made and seconded to amend for Joseph Cornicelli a monthly amount of $1,157.69 and a one-time fee of $2,000. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Amended motion carries. Item J3, Jose Carrera, School Department, date of death is 1/19/2020. Monthly amount is $726.14, and a one-time amount of $2,000.
I'd like to make a motion that we pay Mrs. Correa a monthly benefit of $726.14, and a one-time lump sum benefit of $2,000, and our deepest regrets.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded for item J3, Jose Carrera, for a monthly amount of $726.14 and a one-time payment of $2,000. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item K, discussion action regarding applications approved. First one is Peter Blaze, occupational disability for schools. The amount is $2,646.43. Yep, it's in there, near the end.
I would like to make a motion then that we approve an occupational disability salary of $2,646.43 per month. Is that what you have?
Yes, yeah.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded to approve item K1, Peter Blaze, occupational disability for amount of $2,646.43 per month. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item K2, Lori Levitt of schools, normal retirement, 1/2/2020, for the amount of $1,297.53. All of these are in near the end.
So I'd like to make a motion that we pay Ms. Lovett a monthly benefit of $1,297.53.
Second the motion.
Motion made and seconded to pay Lori Lovett for the schools, normal disability, normal pension for the amount of $1,297.53 per month. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. K3, Barbara Madison, normal for schools. The amount is $1,311.84.
I'll get that one, you guys should really approve it. Hers is gonna be 8/28/2026. We're not gonna pay her now. When you approve it, you should cover that date. Read the letter. She's not getting it now. She
What
was
is she-
vested.
Yep.
She's gonna collect it at a later time, so
Well,
you should
so
give
what's-
that date.
What's the date?
Sorry, these just had come in.
Yeah, I know, I didn't read it.
August 28th, 2026.
Okay, I'm gonna redo it over, okay?
Thanks.
Item K3, Barbara Madison, normal retirement from the schools. Her amount will be $1,311.84, and this will commence starting 8/28/2026.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion that we pay Barbara Matson $1,311.84 monthly, beginning on August 28th, 2026.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded for item K3, Barbara Madison, the monthly amount of $1,311.84, starting at 8/28/2026 for a normal pension. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item K4, Ann McLaughlin, normal retirement from the library. The amount is $3,656.04. Hers, I think, is the very last one.
Yes, I've got it,
Yep.
okay. So I'd like to make a motion that we approve Ann McLaughlin's monthly stipend of $3,656.04, beginning January 1st, 2020.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded. Item K4, Ann McLaughlin, normal pension from the library, the amount of $3,656.04. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you for those individuals for their service. Item L, discussion and action vote regarding provisions of legal service to board, including but not limited to attendance at monthly meetings and payment of legal expenses. I will start off, as far as the attendance at monthly meetings, we've had a little discussion on this. If there's nothing on the agenda at the time it's set up ahead of time, we've looked at it and legal is not required, then we could not have legal come to the meeting. If we run into something at the meeting where we're not sure about, or what the correct answer would be, or if there's something whether we can discuss or not, we will table it, either email or phone legal, and either get an answer that way, or if can't get an answer, then it'll be put on the agenda for the next month. So we would use legal as needed, based on what we see, what's coming up on the agenda. And if we have an executive session, then we would have to have legal come. If there's no executive session, then, and there's nothing on the regular agenda for legal to address, then we won't have legal. That's my statement. Anybody else have any comments?
No, it seems reasonable.
Sir,
Yeah.
is that okay, or you have
Yeah.
anything to say?
No.
No.
Nothing to say.
Um, Michelle? Is that, I
I
think
think
you
it's fair.
originally had asked for this
Yeah,
back a
well,
month or two
yes.
ago.
Because expenses need to be cut, and just because there's attendance doesn't mean, hopefully it's gonna, there's gonna be a notable difference in the expenses.
Well,
Not
there
that they're
will
gonna be padded on with emails and calls and all that kind of stuff, or
The-
disguised as.
Yep.
We gotta save somewhere, so this is the first step into trying to do that. Because, I still don't understand how, receive review
Please don't,
packet.
please don't read from
Oh, right,
the invoice.
We'll talk to her later.
okay.
The only concern or anything that might be an issue is just that, we have to table, it just prolongs that. I think our goal as overall is not to table things, but I think there's times when it's out of our control to do that, where we have to. So, but what you're saying is the overall objective is to just cut the expenses down. Any other discussion?
No?
Okay, hearing none. Do we just make a motion, do we call an individual, what's the proper procedure for that?
No, you can just make a motion.
Just make a motion?
You just have to, you would have to move to amend the RFQ that requires attendance at monthly meetings. So you just have to change that.
Okay,
Actually, I have
let's see if I can do this.
a contract, actually.
Or do you want to try and do it?
So I'd like to make a motion that we amend the contract, which means we actually have to write something up and amend the contract to, that the pension board lawyer is not required to attend every pension board meeting, and will be notified prior to the pension board meeting, of the need to attend it. We need to get that done this month. Starting in April.
Okay, let me just make sure I got this right. You want to make an amendment to the contract that we have with Olin and Penza, where the attendance at monthly meetings not being required.
And, not being required for every meeting, and Olin and Penza will be notified, prior to the pension board meeting, whether they're
Could
attending.
you guys use the microphones, please, so we can hear you? Thank you.
You're gonna hear it as soon as he, mentions reads it out loud.
It's the same guy.
We have a motion on the table.
Well, can you read the motion too?
Okay.
We gotta do it.
All right, let's do, I'll read it again. Okay, no
Read it
problem.
again.
We want to make sure it's clear. An amendment to the contract for Olin and Penza, where attendance at every monthly meeting and notified if not needed for the next coming meeting. Is that-
Right.
Amend the contract with Olin and Penza where attendance at
Isn't that mandatory, maybe?
Say that again?
Isn't that mandatory?
What
Or
minute?
as a per event, not mandatory,
Right now, in her contract, it says 10 monthly meetings.
right.
So this is amendment saying that
She's not required to.
not required unless,
To attend,
unless we contact her
calls her.
and tell her ahead of time that she needs to come to a meeting.
Okay.
Okay, so, I'd like to, make that motion.
Okay, motion's been made.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded. I'll read it one more time. To amend the contract of Olin and Penza, rare attendance at every monthly meeting, and to be notified if they're not needed for the next meeting.
If they are needed for the next meeting, not if they're not needed.
Or if they're needed or not needed.
Right.
Okay, thanks.
You gotta read it one more time.
Okay, no problem. Amendment to the contract of Malone and Penza for attendance at every monthly meeting, and to notify them if needed or not needed prior to the next meeting.
I think you should probably put a day or time in advance, like 7 days or 2 or something like that. Notify them a week in advance if
I
they're
think-
needed, or
I
something.
think that's gonna be hard, because she doesn't always get all the information
Then it's
at the
gonna
same time every
So
month.
wait till the next month then, right? You're gonna give her somewhat of a notice if she needs to adjust her schedule, then to come in.
How much time would you need?
If you let me know when the agenda is posted, that's fine.
Because Tracy gets stuff, she got stuff up until just
Mhm.
this afternoon, so,
But I'm just saying, you gotta give her some notice.
Right.
Well, you'll know what's on the agenda when you post it, that's
Right.
48 hours.
so that,
So
so
40.
you wanna just put 48 hours then?
Or when you post the agenda,
When
the
the judge is
whichever.
posted.
When posted then? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read it one more time. Amendment to contract of Willow and Penza for attendance at every monthly meetings, and notify them if not needed or needed at the next meeting when the meeting is posted.
Meeting agenda is posted. Right, okay. So.
That was
uh,
the,
That's it.
that was it, okay? Was that seconded?
Second the
That
motion.
should be done.
Okay, you did, okay. Motion's been made and seconded. All clear on what it is, right?
Right.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Yep.
Motion carries.
I'll take an action to type up that contract change and get it to you. You'll have to get it to the contract department. Okay?
Is that something just the board signs? Krista?
We don't do any contract changes
No.
without the
Yeah.
contract
Yeah, but I'm
department
saying,
approval.
because-
No, you didn't sign the contract. It was, the contract was you accepted the bid, and it was
So
the
that was-
provisions in the bid.
all right, so how do we go about making a change in there? Is there something we gotta sign
So,
or?
yeah, you can just check with, like Helene said, you can check with the purchasing
Okay,
office, and they can just send over an amended.
okay,
Amendment.
all right.
So I will type up that amendment and get it to you, and you can get it to the purchasing department.
Okay,
Where-
thank you.
Yeah, I'm not authorized to sign a contract.
Okay, item M, discussion, action, and vote for the April 20th monthly meeting date. At this point, what this is about is, our meeting is during school vacation. One, Krista is not gonna be available, which, if there's something on the agenda what would require her, we have two things we can do, either change the date or just table that item, or not put it on the agenda until we put it on for the May meeting, okay? Right now, if there's no executive session, then it doesn't matter, that's a mute issue at this point. Any discussion? Right now, the date that we have on the schedule that we approved in December of last year, she's not gonna be able to come, so if that's not an issue, then we don't have to change that date.
It's not an issue for me.
Right, so we-
Sure.
Everybody's comfortable
Yeah.
showing up here during school
You're
vacation?
comfortable with our April date with no attorney, because she's gonna be on vacation?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so,
Just leave it the same, just make a motion.
yeah, just have a motion, just leave the April date for 2020 monthly meeting the same.
All right.
I can make a motion that we leave the April 2020 monthly meeting date the same, no changes.
I second a motion.
Motion made and seconded to leave the April 2020 date for the next pension meeting the same. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Is it actual date?
Uh,
That's all right, that's all right.
I'll give it on for the record. The actual date is,
I think it's the 13th.
I believe that, but let me just
Say
look at
so.
the slip.
It's the 13th.
Yes, April
Say
13th.
something.
So that's
Okay.
April 13th. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
If there's anybody in the rear who still has trouble hearing, plenty of seats up front. You can come up front.
microphone, we can hear you just fine.
I'd loan you my hearing aid, except that I need it.
You're the quietest one up there.
Now we have to sit in the back.
Yeah, plenty of seats up front, yeah. Get up front.
Okay,
We don't like the attention.
item N, public comment.
Kevin O'Connell, I'm the chairperson of the West Warwick Police and Fire Disability. I noticed tonight that on the agenda wasn't the opt-out of the police and fire disabilities, so I'm here to read a short statement here. I am here tonight to invite members of the pension board to join me when I have my interview with the Rhode Island State Police and Attorney General to open up an investigation of certain pensioners from the West Warwick Pension Plan who are collecting monies that have not been authorized. For the past 2 years, I have made this board aware of what, and as well as the town council, have not received a satisfying reply. As all of you are aware, none of these pensioners can receive extra benefits unless under a signed contract, MOU, or consent judgment. If you have any questions, feel free to call me at 256-8638 regarding when I will be doing the interview with the state police. You're welcome to come and put your input in. And like I said, an outside investigation is the only way to get this matter resolved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other public comment? Hearing none, motion to adjourn.
Okay, to make a motion to adjourn this session of the pension board.
Motion made.
Second motion.
Motion made and seconded to adjourn. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries.